I'm feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you would.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, we gotta talk about some things because, as y'all know, Housewives of Potomac is starting tonight, and my girl Mia is in the vlogs and everything, causing havoc. And we need to talk about it before the show starts tonight. I kind of want to gear up for the show tonight because I am excited about Potomac coming back tonight. So I am going to drop the link a little bit later on in the chat. But we got to talk about Mia, Candiace, Wendy, and the new girl before the show starts tonight. So before we do all that, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stay by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications, make sure you turn them on all so you're notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep me in the algorithm. And let's go ahead and play the intro and get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, and I am back. Give me 1 second. Let's open up my email so I can pull this stuff up. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Chi-Town? She says, welcome to the home of the SoDebNairs. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you won't miss out on anything coming from the tribe. What's going on, Iris? What's going on, Sarah? What's going on in the candy shop? Mia's getting a lot of press already. Yes, I love it. It's tonight. Do one isn't. See, yes, episode 1 comes on tonight. Yes. What's going on, Pink Dynamite? I know that a lot of people are on, and y'all excuse my internet because it's just a mess right now. And honestly, I don't know if it's my internet or my webcam, and I'm gonna have to figure that out soon. My webcam might be the issue with the blurriness, but just bear with me, y'all. It'll go in and out, but you'll be able to see me regardless. I was about to say, I was trying to pull up my emails. I hope you guys are excited about Potomac coming on tonight because I definitely am. And, you know, we want to make sure that we watch the show like our girl Mia, like a boss. Okay. What's going on, Vicky Black? What I was saying was I know a lot of people are still talking about Love and Marriage, Huntsville, which I don't watch that, so I watched the lives to support all my other content creators, but I can't really get into the show. So I just, Potomac is starting tonight. I want to do that. So if you guys don't already know, one all for it. Hey, if you guys don't know what's going on, we're gonna talk about it now. So Mia she's a disaster on the internet, like Andy would say. I know a lot of people didn't play this video, and let me go ahead and put up this really quick because this could be a trigger warning for some people, because she's calling out domestic violence on the new girl. What is her name? And y'all know I'm bad with names, so please forgive me. Counted to my head and not my heart. I don't even know what her name is. Somebody in the comment section write it down so I can say it. What's going on, DV? All right. So actually, let me go back. Can I go back? Let me click on this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, this one's the first one. All right, here we go. So let me share my screen. Well, let me give you guys a backstory real quick. So the new girl that's on the show, y'all know she's coming on as Mia's friend. She's upset with Mia from what I understand because she went out to lunch with Karen. And Mia's not really feeling Karen this season. I seen something earlier on where she was saying that we know that the hair stores are still selling the pin and buns or something like that. So she's upset with her. And so now, she's upset with her new friend that's on the show. What's going on, Terrence? Who is Mia loyal to in this friend circle? It seems she's coming for everybody. Well, she probably is. I enjoy the Mia craziness. So we're gonna stay her over here. What's going on, Shay B? Hey, SoDebNair chat. Hit that like button, please. Thank you, Shay. So let me pull up this from the neighborhood talk and shout out to Shy-Town Nigerian girl. I'm always gonna do that because she's always the one who is giving me all this information. And I was able to find clips of something that Mia had deleted. So shout out to her. So let me go share my screen real quick. Bam. All right, and you guys can see it. Okay, here we go. So now let's pull up this clip. The first one. Now this is the new girl. Her name is Jacqueline Blake. And again, this is a trigger warning. So if you don't like this stuff, mute it, turn it off real quick, and then come back.
Stop. Do you want to go to jail today, Jacqueline? All right. You keep attacking me. Stop. Our daughter's... You're going to stop hitting me. You are going to stop hitting me. So I'm recording. Are you finished?
Get out.
I'm not leaving. This is my house.
You want to fuck with that bitch? Get the fuck out of here. You and that bitch. Her.
So if you guys don't understand what's going on here, she's getting into a little argument with her husband or her boyfriend, whoever it is. We don't know her yet, so we don't know the status of the relationship, but it's a situation. So Mia is calling out domestic. I almost said the whole word. Domestic fiance. Let's say something, but y'all know what I'm saying. Domestic stuff with the V. She's calling out domestic V with the situation. And so Wendy and Candiace are not here for this. Mia posts help is available at BravoTV.com. She's being messy by tagging Bravo on this to flag them for Jacqueline. I'm taking a stand to not condone violence. I will never deliberately inflict physical pain on another. None of it is okay, and no one deserves to be treated this way. Now, Dr. Wendy chimes in and she says, girl, I know you. Not talking about not condoning violence when you threw a drink on me and hit me with your purse multiple times, breaking 3 nails in the process. You are the poster child for violence. Now, we never heard about the purse, me hitting Wendy with the purse. So that's very interesting that she's throwing this in here. So we're getting more details on the situation. What's going on, Ray Lee? Ray Lee O. Okay, yeah, Ray Lee O. And remain teachable. Hello, everyone. Late but present. You ain't late. You on time. So it's a little sad. Yes, it is a little sad. There's a conversation going on YouTube right now about whether we should be calling this DV or not. And, let's turn this around. If this man was doing it to this woman, we would be calling this DV. You know what I'm saying? We definitely would be calling it that. And y'all can put a 1 in the chat if you think this is DV. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's not. But the reality is that it's probably would be classified as that. What's going on, this little boss lady? I just told you who that was. Okay, so right 1. Okay, and I'll wait for you guys' answers to come on in. What is this? Okay, no. So we don't do that yet. So the neighborhood talk says, ooh, Wendy jumps in on Mia trying to expose her ex-bestie. New friend to the show, Jacqueline Shy. Let's go through some of these comments. Just Brittany said, my issue is where was the good intentions with releasing the video? You knew about this before the season and waited to the premiere date to expose her. Nothing but evil intent, not caring for a victim. Mimi Funside says, I know Candiace not talking after getting dragged and crying for help. And we're going to get into Candiace as well, so y'all, in a minute. Oh, yeah, we got some ones in the chat. Sarah said one. Shay B said one. The Candy Shop said one. Okay, so it's definitely a DV situation. They're downplaying it because one is Mia. They don't want to respect the boss. And so, to me, I'm like, this is definitely DV. Okay. Under no circumstances should this be happening. The guy seems pretty calm, but we don't know what happened before he started recording because he could have been irate. But right now, what we see visually, we got to support what's going on here. What's going on, James Hudson? So then we get to the next one. And it says, already Real Housewives of Atlanta Potomac star Mia Thornton blasts her ex-bestie, new friend to the show, Jacqueline Blake, for DV. Oh, y'all heard that already, so we need to play that again. And we read this tweet from her. Yeah, there's more to this one. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know how this works. Can I click this for the next part? No. Oh, here it is right here. All right, so then Candiace chimes in and she says, you need to chill. This isn't right and you know it. We've all thrown a shoe at a baby daddy. Now we're all trying to figure out why Candiace knows about throwing shoes at baby daddies because she's not a mother. She's not a mother. So what does she know about throwing shoes at baby daddies? Now, has she seen Chris's ex-wife throwing shoes at him? It's something to think about, okay? Okay. What's going on, Miss Bernice? She says, if you are in a romantic or sexual relationship with the other person, that's when it's considered DV. When you get physical with the person, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? What's going on there in Hood? So, you know, I'm classifying it as DV because that's what it is. Now, Candiace doesn't feel that way. Like she says, you need to chill. This isn't the right, this isn't right, and you know it. Yeah, you know it. Let me not read the small version. Hold on. And you know it. We've all thrown a shoe at a baby daddy. Like we're trying to figure out when Candiace was a baby mama first. Okay. So let's go to the next one. She says, you clearly hear her reference being cheated on at the end of the video. You cheating. I'm throwing shoes. Now, we all know that cheating is bad. We all know cheating is bad. Remain teachable, stepped away. My bad. Hey, being dynamite. Oh, no, we just getting started. We're just getting started. Sarah said, I can see Candiace doing and what she just said lets you know that she would do it. She said, you clearly hear her referencing being cheated on at the end of the video. You cheating, I'm throwing shoes. So we know that this is the type of girl that we're dealing with. So, I mean, is she writing sticky notes on the mirror? I'm okay after she does this. Is she writing sticky notes or is Chris writing them? What's going on, McClurch? Hey, SoDebNair in chat. Is she doing that? So right now, it ain't looking good. And, you know, it takes me back to a moment in time with her and Monique. And I have to go to this.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Okay, because now you can't be talking about it's okay to put pause on somebody when it wasn't okay for you. All right. Let's go to the next clip of this. Oh, shoot. Okay, we go. They posted Mia saying, forgive yourself for your past transgressions. You know better now. Accept that you will fall short at times and you may stray away from your values. What matters most is how you use it to do better the next time. Offer yourself another chance to get it right. Ash Alves, I think. So we have this from Mia. We have this from Candiace. Now let's go to the next one. I didn't mean to stop sharing my screen either, because y'all might as well watch me doing it. So then we have this next part. It's Mia trying to get her ex-bestie kicked off of the show, and we ain't even seen her yet, child. Let's move this over. So we had a person from Twitter. Her name is Beans for Reezy. Beans for Reezy. I like that. She's agreeing with Candiace about her comment, you need to chill. This isn't right, and you know it. We've all thrown shoe at a baby daddy. I don't wonder why she didn't ask about Candiace having a baby daddy, but let's move on from that. Beans for Reezy said exactly that was the point I was trying to make. The woman was clearly reacting to something that upset her. Doesn't make her actions justified, but to try and spin this as a DV narrative is a stretch. Mia was being messy with this. Now, I don't think it was a stretch, Beans for Easy. Okay? It's not a stretch. This is actually a DV. Okay? It doesn't matter what she found out. You don't put the pause on somebody because of what you heard. Candiace says, you clearly hear her referencing being cheated on at the end of the video. You cheating? I'm throwing those. Okay, we've already read this stuff. There was something else I was trying to pull up. Oh, is it this one? I thought we've seen this one already. Okay, so what I was trying to read is not on here, so I'm going to read it from my phone. So let's go. Let's get into it. Give me 1 second so I can look at my phone, pull up these receipts real quick. And they were blurry, so I didn't put them up, but I can read them because I kind of saw what they were saying before. So Wendy chimes in and she says, girl, I know you're not talking about not condoning violence. You threw a drink on me in half. Oh, we talked about this part already. Mia then says, you are absolutely right, and I own that I was wrong. I won't pretend to be perfect. I feel terrible for acting that way, and I take self-accountability. Now, the internet was going crazy because Mia, took accountability. But isn't that what y'all want people to do when stuff like this happens, to take accountability? Now, Mia, because she said it at a time where she wanted to say it, is fake. And I'm going to say she handled this like a boss. Candiace says, you need to chill. We read that part. We read this part. This girl says, that's cap. You can't even own up to leaving your bank accounts. Someone else says she don't have to own shit to you. That's the issue. Y'all think y'all think these people own y'all something. And forgive me, y'all, this is really blurry, so I'm making out what it says. Candiace says, you need to chill. This isn't right. We read that part. We read this part. You clearly hear. Okay, we read all these parts. So I think I read all these. So I'll show these. Okay, great. Okay. So let's take this down. Let's go back. Oh, okay, they're approving my stuff. Oh, I didn't have to do it because I brought it. Okay. So let's get into the story, y'all. So at the end of the day, how do y'all feel about this? Like, I had some ones in the chat. Let me respond to a few things here. Can we see this video? They're referring to Little Boss Lady. I will show it again. Because she says she is cheating doesn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Just because she said he was cheating doesn't mean he is either suspicion isn't facts. Right. Little Boss Lady, I'm gonna play it one more time for you real quick. I'm gonna play it from the other one so you can see the bigger one. Oh wait, I gotta pull it back up. I know the other channels didn't show it, but I'm like, since they didn't, let me do it. We hear glasses breaking.
Stop.
His purse is being hit.
Do you want to go to jail today, Jacqueline?
Do you want to go to jail, Jacqueline?
You keep attacking me.
Yes.
Stop. Our daughter's.
Your daughter's what?
You're gonna stop hitting me. You are gonna stop hitting me. So I'm recording. Are you finished?
Get out.
I'm not leaving. This is my house.
You wanna fuck with that bitch? Get the fuck out of here. You and that bitch, her. And I.
Now, we don't know if this is a suspicion that she has. We don't know if this has been confirmed. People are wondering where Mia got this video from. Was Mia recording? I think that's what people are really trying to ask. Was Mia recording this? Terrence says it was dope. Mia took accountability. Hopefully, it's a reflection in her actions, and the cast and fans are receptive. Well, they're not, and that's the thing, because they're like, well, why is she taking accountability now? And it's a lot of stuff. But the thing is, they don't know how to understand what a boss looks like, and so they don't like this stuff. They're saying that this is like for a show. I think Mia's just doing something to promote the show. Shabby says it makes you wonder if this is not their first time around. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. Little boss lady says, "Oh my stars, yes, this is. Look at it." I would say probably not. And Sarah says, "I think he's recording it. Everything thrown is headed for." Oh yeah, okay, it does look like that. So he must have sent it to her. Chantal says, "I want to know if him and Jacqueline are still together. I think they're still together on the show. Even if he was cheating, you got to keep your hands to yourself. That's crazy. Yes, and your purse, everything. Like, you got to keep it to yourself. But because people think of storylines every time these girls post stuff, this is Mia's storyline. But the reality is that this won't be on the show because
I'm not leaving.
The shows they're done recording the show. It's over. So this is after the show. So Mia is giving context to probably why she doesn't like this girl. I mean, handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. Do I have something else I'm supposed to be posting? Let me look. Oh, okay. You approve this. No, I won't pull this up. Oh, yes, this is what I wanted. All right, give me a second, guys. I can scroll through her Twitter real quick. Oh, no, it's right here. So let me pull this up. All right, so then Candiace goes to her Twitter page and she says, until there are videos of you released against your will of your worst moments, you should be quiet. Now, why is she trying to hide this? I don't know. I don't think that's a great idea. JB50 says, you have had a lot of worst moments. It's called Real Housewives of Potomac. Candiace says, your face is the worst moment of all. Scurry on before I pull out the raid. So Candiace is standing 10 toes down with all this. Mia's Lobster Strip joint says, and using DV as a tool is just despicable. She's threatened violence against you on and off the show. She doesn't care at all. And this comes from these posts. It says, her ass kicking is over effing due, Andy. I think Gizelle said that. And then Mia reposted this. Yo, at this point, I feel like Candiace wants to smoke Miss Mia Thorton. Somebody needs to pop her one good time. LOL. Okay, goodbye. Now we know that's, let me see what the people said in the comments. Leah is lost on what happened. Who was Leah? Mia's Lobster, she said she tweeted this and then deleted it. It was a video of the friend that brought onto the show. Okay, I'm not messing up. I'm me talking. This how she wrote it. That brought onto the show, throwing shoes and stuff at her partner. The video looked old, and it seems like he was cheating. Mia's always weaponizing someone, and so they're blaming Mia on this girl's DV. Like, why does Mia have to be the blame for that? Okay, I don't think that's cool. And let me drop the link while I finish doing the rest of this. So whoever wants to come up, you can. And let me pin it. All right. So how do you guys feel about this situation? Like, do you think this is DV? Should she be held accountable for this? Was it fair for Mia to do this? I don't think that I think that it's wrong for Mia to do, if she's using this for a storyline, this is wrong. But I also think that this should be exposed because men do get beat up too. And I mean, if he cheated, that still doesn't give you the right to put your hands on anybody. Listen, I'll tell you firsthand, I know. So what do you guys think in the chat? What time does Potomac come on tonight? Oh, they're playing the reunion right now. But what do you guys think? Y'all not saying that? I need y'all to talk back to me. Talk to me nice. Talk back to me. Let me know what do you guys think in the chat. Is Mia wrong for this? Oh, this was the other one I put. I know there was something else. All right. So it says Dr. Wendy Osefo doesn't regret calling Mia Thorton a crater face bitch. A crater face bitch. It says no regrets. Dr. Wendy Osefo stands behind calling Real Housewives of Potomac co-star Mia Thornton a crater face bitch. After the latter tossed a martini in the former's face, that was a fact. I stand on it. Yes, the Professor 28 tells Page 6 in an exclusive interview, because without the filters, that's a fact. As the Real House of Potomac season 7 trailer indicates, the insult came after Thornton 37. And I thought she said she was 38. Did y'all hear 38 last year, or was it just me? I'm going to keep going while I wait on y'all to say that. Allowed a glass full of alcohol at Osefo with a notably relaxed Karen Huger caught in the middle. Thornton recently told Page 6 that the comment about her complexion cut deep, as she did not have access to a dermatologist during her her turbulent childhood in foster care. It hurts because it's something that I can't necessarily do anything about. There's so much more to Mia inside that I don't want people to forever look at me and say, oh, you know she has all these acne scars, she said. Dr. Wendy Osefo tells Page 6 why she stands behind calling Mia Thornton a crater face bitch. Had I had proper parenting as a teenager, don't you think someone should have taken me to the dermatologist? Still, Thornton expressed remorse for hurling a beverage over Osefo. However, she also claimed to Page 6 that she was provoked. I would just say sometimes people talk too much, she said, teasing what led to the drink toss. Meanwhile, Osefo asserts that nothing was said that warrant such an action. Well, one thing we know about Mia is that she lies. And another thing is that she does not have a good memory. She claims to Page 6 of her frenemy. So in her head, she may have thought that. But if you pay attention to everybody at the table, why we're so calm is because nothing was said. Why we're so calm. We're so calm. Forgive me, y'all, I had a drink. Why we're so calm is because nothing was said. The political commentator points out that her main concern amid the cocktail attack was her hair. I wore my good wig, so you're not about to mess up my good hair, she told us. That's what you're not going to do. So my first thought was, really, my hair? Osefo jokes that her beloved mom, however you say her name, who inspired her new memoir, Tears of My Mother, is ready to retaliate on behalf of her daughter. Oh my God, today my mom is like, where is she? Because I have a pitcher of water. The author says with a laugh, listen, let's not put Mia and Susan in the same room because it will be a splish and a splash. So what will happen when Osefo and Thornton grace the same stage at New York City BravoCon 2022 in just 1 week? Make sure we're seated far apart, but because I may give y'all a show at BravoCon. The Ione Home and Central founder warns, don't sit her by me. And y'all know it starts tonight. So here we are. We're here with Potomac. I'm gonna scroll up. Yes, thank you, Nola, like the video. Mia is the right got once. But I'm not sure it was done for the right reason because of the timing. Yes, she should not have. Shay B says, all I know is that I have never been in a relationship like that. And it's so disturbing. Regardless, cheating is never an excuse for violence. Absolutely not. Let's go to Marva BC. She said, yeah, I thought 38. I thought 38 too. I thought she said 38. We just talked about the other day. Miss Bernice said, there's nothing to be said because she is still with that man. Wendy and Candiace can go sit in the corner because no one cares about their opinions. And I'm with you on that, Miss Bernice. Sarah says, Wendy annoyed me last season. I had high hopes for her in her first season. Educated, accomplished with some traditional African culture. So much to offer, and we just get tits and self-obsession. And that's what we're getting, you know? I don't understand. I think that they just hate the fact that Mia is a boss. And they can't take it, okay? Wendy and Candiace, how ironic do they come out and take up for this girl? And even her saying that, you know, we all think it's our baby daddy. She don't have a baby daddy to throw nothing at. So what could she possibly even be talking about? We don't even know. So do we all just come here to be oblivious for whatever she's talking about? Absolutely not. I'm not sitting here pretending like, oh, well, let me listen to Candiace when she's clearly lying in the response to this. Nola Reese says she's here for the Grand Dame. Thank you so much for being here for Karen, Nola Reeds. But we're not sitting here thinking that she's telling us the truth. She just lied about what baby mamas do because she's not a baby mom to know that. Does she have a sibling that's a baby mom? Like, what do we know about this? I'm confused. So I'm not going to sit here and think, oh, let me listen to Candiace today because this is the day she actually got it right. No, she didn't get it right because what baby daddy did she throw things at? And is she okay with Chris's baby mom doing that? That's an even bigger issue to me. Is she letting Chris be abused by his baby mamas? These are things to think about. Okay. I was trying to look at the time for tonight. Terrence excited for this season. Me too. I'm excited about the reviews. We're busy, but I'm excited to see the new show. They never let us down. Okay, so let's do 872 live TV. Hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna try to stay on until the show starts. Okay, that says repeat. Okay, so we got an hour, 8 o'clock. Okay. Sarah says Candiace likes to talk though, and streets beat and straight up. Wait, in streets, but I don't think she is coming. But she is from that background. Do it comes off phone? It comes off phony. Yes, it does. Candiace chimes in at the wrong time. She always does. It never fails. I'm ready for the new season. And Nola and Miss Bernie said what's up to each other. Come on, y'all, come up here and talk to me. I want to like go on to the new season, like talking about the old season, which I think we're ready for this season. I wanted this to be fun, but I think everybody's talking about Love and Marriage. I hate that stupid show. Hey, Attitude Queen, how are you? Sorry, my typing is all over the place. I don't have my glasses. No, it's cool. Let's do something on my phone. Let me text the candy shop. Where is Nola? Where is Ranting? Where is freaking Prosperity Thick Girl? Oh, they're probably talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all, I'm sad. Where's my friends? Miss Bernice, click that link. Candiace is not about that life. She calls the police. Street people do not call. That's very true. I'm okay. Hey, so it's another reason, Chi-Town. This is what my sis. Hey.
Hey, boo, you rang. That was coming in.
I know y'all consumed with the Love and Marriage hip hop. I mean, what is it called? Huntsville. But y'all can take a break. Y'all been talking about that all day today.
Well, I mean, it came on yesterday and it was a big episode. It was the fight everybody had been waiting to prepare. But now, when I first got on here, I was eating, so I ain't want to come up in here with steak and potatoes in my mouth. I was trying to, but what we not going to do is play on Candiace.
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 I'm not playing her, but I'm just like, why are you inserting yourself in this?
I mean, I wouldn't insert myself. I mean, listen, I feel like this season, I'm so excited for the season, but I feel like this season is going to be Karen, Gizelle, and Robert, and Mia. I mean, not Mia. Ashley, Candiace,
yeah,
and Wendy as their sidekick.
Yeah, me too.
And I feel like Mia is going to be dangling by a string. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that swing. And that's how I feel like the lines are gonna be with Robert being the third wheel. You know what I'm saying? And Wendy being the third wheel. Because let's be real. Gizelle only caters to Robyn in the fact that Robert kisses her butt. But when it comes to the duo that can take down the other team, that would definitely be Gizelle and the Grand Dame, in my opinion, or the Grand Mole, whatever you want to call her.
I'm hoping that Robyn gets her own personality. I mean, like she has her own opinions this year.
Oh, nope.
You not?
Nope. I feel like she won't. I just don't have that hope.
Well, you know she's friends with Candiace and Ashley.
I feel like, but I feel like her loyalty. She can prove me wrong, girl. Prove me wrong.
I want her to.
Like,
I mean, listen, she got hats for sale again now, so she might have changed.
Yes. Listen, do you know what's gonna let me know if what's changed? Is if Juan Dixon here this season.
Well, Juan just left here, so he'll be there. We talked. He's
listen. If he not with you, he with Michael. That's it. That's all. He ain't with Robyn.
Hey y'all. Hey, Darren Hood, Nola Reed, SoDebNair chat.
Hey.
I'm laughing at Nola and these names. Robert.
You got to figure out what her ranting, and I miss DT. DT had the best names for everybody.
Well, yes, I with this season, I wasn't as invested last season, so it's not that I'm so excited. I would like to see Robyn step up. For some reason, I'm feeling her this year. I don't know why I'm excited to see her. I'm kind of over Wendy, Mia, Candiace, all of those people, and I hate that Candiace has my name. So, but those are my thoughts on that. I'm wanting to see what will happen.
Always a Candiace.
I know. And Robyn is dry.
Sarah said Robyn is also dry, and Sarah said Robert. Robyn is like dry hair. Robyn would need a personality transplant in order to be normal. I think she can do it though. Like on the podcast, like you see a personality. Like I wanted to see it on TV though.
Okay, so I'm glad you mentioned it. I'm glad you mentioned that because we're probably going to see it on the season. So the way they try to act like there is no colorism and they are not colorists, are we really going to still pretend that Gizelle, Gizelle and Robert are not colorists after the comments they made about James Harden? We really going to sit up here and pretend that? Oh, we're gonna
What was the
talk about
comment?
who they are.
What was the comment? I didn't hear the comment.
They said in his beard it probably smelled like marijuana, watermelon, and fried chicken.
Wow.
Gizelle said that.
On their podcast, it was a big old thing. Yeah.
Child, listen,
So we're gonna
I'm
we're gonna
sold on it now.
a spade this season. That's what I want to know.
Hey, Marvin CB. I've
Yeah,
always
listen,
thought
I'm
that.
loving the new hairstyle that Robyn. I love Robyn that right here. I don't care what nobody says. And guess what's going on, Marvin CB? Sarah's laughing. Yes, okay, go ahead.
I've always thought that they were colors. And what was it? Giselle's tagline. One of them, I think it was Gizelle, saying that they don't get in the mess because they're always in the shade or something like that, or in the shade. I don't know. I thought that it was a double meaning to that. And I talked about this last year. They've always been colors to me. The light skinned posse.
The green eye bandits.
Yeah, green eye bandits. But no, Ashley with them too, and she don't got green eyes. So
But Ashley only attacks the light skinned people.
No. Last season, Ashley was kind of on their side when it came to Wendy.
Well, that was because what's her name? Candiace was attacking her all season for no reason.
We talking about the CMC carpet munching crew,
Right? Because people were saying, somebody said, I think when you're live the other day talking about they was mad. Mia's not a boss because she let Gizelle take that room, and I'm like, well, she know they had to let them be in that room, the room that was connected, so she can go over to the room together and they can bump purses. That's probably in their contract that Robyn and Gizelle had to stay in the room.
I know you love backpack 11 week. Okay, I know you love backpack with the 11 weeks. I know you do, but understand this: a boss.
Make sure you call her a boss. Make sure you call her a boss.
You know what I'm saying? A boss, as you like to say, in the terms that Mia like to give, can't be fired or pushed out. I'm just saying.
I don't think she's fired or pushed out. I think she's gonna find another way.
Is that not what she said on her post?
That's what boss.
Is that what she said on her post? Don't get the backpedaling like a sinner that just got saved and ready to go hit the ball. Don't get the backpedaling. Ain't that what she said on her post?
Sarah says, so they are colorists. Wow, I didn't listen to the podcast, but now I will. And Miss Bernice said, how many people listen to that podcast? What, 10? Counting their kids and the parents? Oh, Miss Bernice is not here for that podcast.
I don't know how many people listen to their little tech-ass podcast, but I know those comments made it to Shade Room. They made it everywhere. Like, people were making videos about it.
I never seen
that. I remember that. They actually did say those remarks. It was like a few months ago when they said it.
What did they say again? Say it again.
They said his beard, James Harden, who the basketball player, he has the beard, he's beard gang. Everybody else now, and they say he need to shave it or something because it smell like it probably smell like marijuana, water, and fried chicken.
Wow. Don't Jamal have a beard though?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it's not like
James. I don't watch sports.
James Harden has a long beard.
Yeah, it's not like James Harden, but at the end of the day, I mean, when you was married to Pastor Slinger D and you was the last,
he was eating all three of those things
in your own church, I need you to not say nothing. I need you to say nothing, last lady, or what should I say, lack lady, because she lacks self-awareness, she lacks self-esteem,
a wannabe lady.
She lacks self-knowledge. She lacks a wardrobe. She lacks her construction fixed house. I mean, she's the lady in lacking.
And just in case y'all don't understand what she's talking about, this is what she's talking about, this house. You can get an oil change there. There's the West Wing where she lives at. The kids live in the basement. And you can always get a tune-up at Gizelle's. Okay? I just want to make sure I pull that up so that you guys are very aware of what we're talking about. Sarah says, if I had a beard, it would definitely smell that way. I won't lie. And the great thing is I just bought wings and watermelon yesterday. Now I want to cook it because I feel like my beard gonna smell like it. Then I'm gonna be ghetto to Gizelle.
Gizelle is ghetto. First of all, her neck is ghetto. Her neck remind me of them sonic rings. Ping, 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 ping. I need all of them so I can make sure I beat Dr. Robotnik.
I'm excited about the show because I think that this is going to be one of their best seasons. One,
I
Candiace
wonder
is
why
going
they bringing Sharice Jackson back. We don't.
because Sharice be begging. She be begging.
What
Begging,
is her
begging, baby,
storyline?
young begging, begging, baby.
She's gonna never-
That she poor and she can't afford to be on the show, but she's back again. That's always her storyline.
Mm.
And she's basically the
See, when you
clown.
do clownery, the clown comes back
She
to
going
bite.
at it with the Grand Dame, but I mean,
Yes.
Grand Dame and Uncle Ben
But
still
Mia is
together.
too.
Spin-off, and meanwhile, all you have is a retired champagne room and a husband that left you.
She don't have a champagne room anymore. The
I
house is
said retired.
she sold that house.
That's why it's retired.
Man, I would be so embarrassed if I promoted that champagne room and then I don't have it no more. That champagne room was dope too.
I mean, it was, but you know, when you have to do 50-50, buy me out or sell it, and you don't have the money for the buyout, what you do?
Terrence says Bravo must pay Sharice in scraps. No one wants to nobody wants to see Sharice again. What does Sharice do to y'all though?
Purpose of coming back. I'm sorry. I'm not
What did
sorry.
Sharice do to y'all?
Sharice, at the time that I didn't like her, wasn't she friends with somebody that Gizelle's boyfriend at the time had dated her?
But Karen
Norman or
but
something.
Karen and Monique brought that girl. She didn't even bring her on the show when she was on there.
But she was friends, and then she was shady with Ashley too at one point.
But they was already friends before the show started. So don't blame Sharice for that. That ain't her fault.
I don't know. She just seemed. I mean, they're all messy, but
I don't like Sharice, but I don't really understand. I don't remember why I don't like her. I just feel like she be begging to be on the show all the time.
For me, it's her lackluster personality. She does not give. She does not give fabulousness. She does not give ultimate pettiness. She does not give ultimate villain. She does not give ultimate sweet girl.
But she really is the villain because she's the one who be giving them all the mess.
She
doesn't play it. When I mean she does not give ultimate.
Yeah, I see.
She's the Sean Snow of this show.
Now you know what? I want justice for Deshaun Snow. I want to have another season. I like Deshaun Snow.
But when you think about ultimate villains, you think about Kenya Moore, you think about Teresa Giudice. You know what I'm saying? You think about them Hilton sisters. You don't think Sharice.
And I guess that's what Candy's saying about Deshaun Snow. Like, you don't remember her. I always remember Deshaun Snow. I'm going to just say that, put that out here. Bravo, if y'all ever watched this, I still am here for Deshaun Snow. Please bring her back. Sharice did give me Housewife, though. I just think she was going through the divorce at the time because, I mean, she was messy. Like, Gizelle was talking about her dating the fireman, and then she got Gizelle. She always gets Gizelle together.
It's not hard to get Gizelle together.
I mean, Karen does it like the best, but I still think like she has like something. I think Gizelle holds her back for the show.
Reason I think Candiace might take the goal if it's true that they're not friends no more. Because ain't nobody
after the show though was recorded.
Who is friends with Candiace? This is the part I need to know.
Well, Ashley is now. Robyn is, and Gizelle.
Oh, interesting.
No. Her and Gizelle not friends no more.
With Ashley?
No, she said who's friends with Candiace.
Oh,
right?
with Candiace. Oh, I think just Ashley and Wendy.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
I think the dynamics changed though throughout the show. It has to because she's friends with Ashley.
Yeah.
So something changes, and I think having Ashley on your side is like the middle person because Ashley's loyal to no one on the show. Like she really goes back and forth. As well as Gizelle, she's not besides Robyn, and I think if she had the chance to throw Robyn in the bus, she had to, she would. But Ashley is like the middle girl right now because she's friends with Candiace, and I think that she still doesn't like Karen because of Monique. But I think that Candiace has this love-hate relationship with Gizelle and Robyn. I think it's more with Gizelle. I think that Candiace and Robyn are really friends.
I think Candiace opened up her eyes to
Gizelle was never her friend.
I agree with Miss Brittany. She's more like a charade than anyone. Because
Who?
nobody really likes her, but they let her come back.
Who? Sharice?
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, not that Candiace and Chris were on live cut. Listen, did y'all see that live?
No.
Candiace, well, I think Chris was more drunk than Candiace was. Chris has said, fuck Bravo and fuck everybody on that show.
But listen, I don't blame Chris.
I don't blame him either because of the storyline that they're trying to put out there. But so I said this on my show before, but because I'm getting back to other people probably didn't really see it. So the storyline they have right now with Chris inviting the girls to the W. Y'all know that story?
No, I don't. He invited them to the W for what?
Yeah, that's why Gizelle said she feels uncomfortable with him because I think he sent it to her and Ashley. Do you know that, Nola?
Yeah, basically he was working at the hotel and he invited them to come or whatever.
Right. He doesn't basically work there. He's the man.
He ain't
He
friends.
doesn't basically work there. He's the man. He's the manager there.
Why would they feel uncomfortable about that?
Because Gizelle was saying that they don't know why he's texting them that late to come to the W. Like he was inviting them to the room instead of the bar.
Oh.
Yes, they were hammered. They were both live at the same time on their personal lives, and they kept arguing over who was talking the loudest.
Mm.
But from what Chi-Town was telling me, like it seems like there's a lot of havoc going on between Candiace and the network.
Yeah, it does appear that way.
And she was saying that she thinks that Carlos is trying to get Candiace, but I don't see Candiace leaving Potomac unless they fire her. I would never leave Bravo for
And Monique, her arch rival or nemesis, is on Carlos.
Yeah, but she owes her now she feels like she owes her an apology because Gizelle's doing the same thing to her that she did to her.
Mm.
So
she said,
we gonna really sit up here and act like we don't recognize the pattern with Gizelle and people's husbands?
But we all been saying this for years, but finally Candiace has said this season because she told Mia, you next for next year. So we've all been saying this for years, but why did they not why didn't they get together before after Candiace to warn the person after that? Because they've already gotten everybody. I mean, Juan has been attacked from Ashley. Gizelle has attacked Eddie. She's attacking who was it?
Monique's husband.
Monique's husband, and now she's attacking Candiace's husband this year. Gordon is next. They're gonna have to keep adding women on the show, and she's attacked Karen's husband.
Uh-huh.
So Gordon has to be next year, and then now they got a new girl.
As green as them eyes is, their cooch is sour when she couldn't keep her husband in the pasture.
Well, we know what the color green stands for too. Envy. So, I mean, her eyes is what they should be. She can't see nothing but envy because they have what she wants.
Yeah, and she's not a first lady no more. She don't have nothing,
just the show.
And to me, she's one of those women that is defined by a man, and she don't need a husband, but for some reason, that's what she wants. A man with money. That's what defines her.
Because she could do a lot, but it's like this show is like her own thing. She's like kind of stuck in her own self to me.
What happened to her makeup?
Can I say this?
The website got shut down because they couldn't produce it anymore.
I already felt like Gizelle was trash. I already felt like Gizzard was trash. But what let me know even more so that she was trash is after she did all of that with her teenage daughter, who she made, Wendy made my daughter feel such and such and such and such and such, right? And Wendy apologized. But then when it came down to Eddie saying how his children received what was just what Gizelle said, and they asked that heifer, do she feel like she owed Eddie's kids an apology? And she said, no, baby, I would have cussed her from the dog filth that she is. And guess what? I don't owe you an apology for punching you in your mouth.
Right.
She would have had no front. She would have been like Marceau and been wearing dentures.
I'm with you on that. Because she definitely deserves those kids.
That's not right.
She made somebody else apologize to her kids too.
Yeah, it can't be your kids are so sacred, but mine. Because when
Right.
it's F mine, I swear for God up above, I love all the kids. But when it's F my kids and you don't care how you affect them and hurt them, I'm not going to purposely hurt your kids. But God damn it, if I say something about you and you feel like it hurt your kids, girl, F them kids. Just like it was F my kids. You know, we already F them kids
Right.
with no problem. And we'll stand on it 10 toes down.
And I agree with C. Patterson 22. Without Real House of Potomac, Gizelle would be in the poorhouse. She's already in the poorhouse.
Nobody buying ever Hugh.
Because Candiace just said on the interview with Carlos King, the last time she was at Giselle's house, it's not put together. Which means we don't see the house on this season.
Oh, MG.
If the last time Candiace seen it, there's no way we see this house on the season. So again, y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, you know, this is it. This is it. Get your oil changes. You cannot go into the West Wing. That's where she personally lives at. And don't go in the basement because that's where her children live at. But it is time for an oil change. Gizelle's Auto Shop. Get you where you can get you and your oil changed. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry. We'll make sure I advertise for her. But yeah, I don't know what's going to go on with Gizelle. I don't see how she keeps up storylines every year.
Well,
besides attacking other people's
she don't have one. That is how
she's just the mean girl.
To do.
Yeah, she's just the mean girl, and she's the
AARP senior citizen down to the bingo hall carrying member of the Mean Girls Club. That's it.
I said I agree. I feel like I want to do like a live after it's over with to let the people come up and talk about the show tonight.
When do you go live with Busy?
On Monday.
Monday, okay.
I know. So normally when we do our shows, I do an after show where I do that, but I feel like maybe I should do it like after the show's over with.
Yes, Terrence, I have heard that she's dating Peter, and Cynthia gave them her blessing.
She says she's not dating him, and somebody else on the cast likes him though. Now, who on the cast did you think likes Peter Thomas?
Gizelle.
that's the only person, and she's trying to throw it off on somebody else. I'm like, who else? What? I think she's gonna try to throw it on Karen.
I want to say everybody else. Karen got Uncle Ben. She ain't going nowhere because I mean, let's be honest. Ray is closer to God than he is of.
And Ray ain't got and Peter ain't got the money that Ray has. So she's gonna marry that.
Karen ain't going nowhere. I don't think Candiace is not in love with her husband. I think Candiace really loves Chris. Then you got Wendy who got Eddie. Mia ain't leaving Moneybag Garden.
She loves her. She loves G.
And then Ashley is newly single, and I doubt she want to go from.
But she's still trying to get back with Michael. Have you seen the blogs?
Huh?
She's still trying to. On the show she found a house with him, but in the blogs they're saying that she wants him back.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think she's gonna go from Moneybag Worms to broke.
But who do you think Gizelle's trying to blame this on?
Ashley, since Ashley's a single.
I would say Ashley, since Ashley's single, maybe.
I think it's gonna be Karen. She's already said that Karen's dating Blue Eyes. Gizelle has no filters. It doesn't matter as long as Gizelle causes some shit, she's gonna do it. And I think
Karen and Peter are not even a good match. That is.
But I think Gizelle's gonna throw it on Karen.
I think Karen. I mean, when you look at Karen and how she has snoot the toot she is, Peter don't seem like.
He got too much flavor for her. I'll just say that.
But we're not talking about a real relationship. We're talking about who Gizelle's blaming it on.
I think she's gonna blame Ashley.
I need
Ashley's in the blog saying she want Michael back.
I need Val the comedian to tell me what pyramid company, child.
That company is a pyramid scheme. You didn't know that?
The joint. Wait, Lord.
Let me drop that link for Val so she can explain it to you.
Rewind.
Oh, Val, you are more than welcome to come on up here and explain this.
Rewind.
Yes, Gizelle is lonely.
Not backpack.
Sarah says she blames Karen for everything she does. Oh, Val
So
says she'll come up here.
So you sitting up here all this time, big capping, big cap, oversized, extra large, triple X, double X, everything else. She a boss. And she is in a pyramid scheme. You need to
Because
retract
she's
that
the
statement
boss. She's the boss.
of a pyramid scheme. That's why them 11
It
weeks was
don't matter
burned.
what you're a boss of. The fact that she is a boss.
I'm going to need you to retract that statement. We can't be pushing the pyramid schemers. No
There you go,
go.
Val.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey,
Hey,
big girl, tell
Please
me
tell
about
Nona
this
Rita
pyramid
about the
scheme,
boss.
girl.
What'd you say? What'd you
I
say,
I
so
said,
Dev?
please tell Nona Rita about the boss.
About
the
what?
fraud.
The boss. I call Mia the
Oh,
boss.
the okay, boss.
The
That is
pyramid
all you
fraud.
got to do is Google it. That's what cracks me up. I told Sherelle about this months ago, maybe almost months ago, almost a year probably. And she's like, "No, man," I was like, Google it. Y'all need to pay attention. When she first got on the show, I went to Google what she was talking about that business. Now Peter and his brother. I mean, not Peter. I'm sorry, y'all. What's her husband name? What's
Gordon.
Mia's husband? Gordon.
Gordon.
Gordon and his brother. I think his brother name is Maurice. Gordon and his brother started that business out. It's like a chiropractor thing. It's a pyramid thing. You can buy into it, and then you so-called part ownership of another one. That's how it is. They make money off of who buys underneath them. So it's a pyramid thing. And Mia, they brought Mia in later. This is after she was, came involved with him. She came in as a regional manager. That's what she was, a regional manager.
See, that makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
not a ball.
All you gotta do is Google it. It's a pyramid.
Listen, she's still a boss.
They'll tell you how much it is to buy into it. I think it's a.
but I'm looking at it now. They also own Massage Envy, so I guess they buy places like this and they make
Right.
Me and not on the LLC.
money.
I'm sorry, Ray Lee Elston. It was me and not on the LLC, not listed as a director or at least a member. One of those businesses are hers in Houston.
Okay.
Not hers. Here. You want to make her boss.
Oh, here in Houston.
Fast.
I'm sorry.
Trying to say hers.
Okay. Now also, if you look into it, they'll tell you some of the places where it's chiropractic and it's massages too. Okay. Because sometimes when you're going to get your neck popped, then you get your back rubbed. Okay.
And then you get a happy ending.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, how do you not figure it out? When she was on the show and she went in the office, the lady had to add her to the list or something like that too. She didn't even know A from B when she went in there. That was
Sarah Rara said there was a transfer of company to Mia when they retired. That's what she heard.
Okay, well they gave her one of them.
I think
that.
But see, this is what I've been saying. I think that she was like, I want to work, and he like made up a job for her. I think that's what happened. Mm-hmm. I don't think she really had a job for real.
No, it says she was a clinic director originally. I don't know if this is before they were married or.
What's a clinic director though? Like, what do they do?
Just run the clinic. You
just got to be there, right?
Right, but
like,
she didn't even.
It's not a real job. She's not doing paperwork or anything like that. Like, she's just there. I think he wanted her because she wanted to work. He was giving her something to do.
No, yeah, when you're a director, though, you're supposed to know every step that's going on in that department because you're the one that say how steps need to be taken. She didn't know nothing because there was a make-believe job for him. When she went on there, made a fool of herself, pretending like, oh, what, you had me on the list? Oh, we don't get there. Oh, they didn't even know who I was. How do they not know who you are? And you're the regional director. Okay, she all phony. She phony. Yeah. She phony. She ain't for the money.
I hate that this is happening to me.
Yeah, from her LinkedIn. How long have her and Gordon been married? So from her LinkedIn, she was a franchisee of Massage Envy from 2011 to 2014, and then a regional developer, multi-clinic owner, franchisee of the Joint Chiropractic from May 2013, it says to present. So for the past 9 years, they've, I guess, had the joint. But how long have her and Gordon been married? That's the question I have.
I don't know the answer to that.
But Gordon had businesses already. He had failed McDonald's businesses and everything else. It said, if you read up about it, he said that it was hard to like to keep up because McDonald's are franchise. So those franchises have certain rules you got to go by. So it's really not. It may be yours, but you like a pyramid. It's yours, but you got part of somebody else's business. And then his brother retired from the military, and he came up with that about the chiropractor thing, and then they bought into it together, and they did it.
Well, they said that the brother came in last, but he owns the businesses, so that's why people are confused as to how they could push him out. But like I told them the other day, I think that when he retired, they were just going to retire. I don't think they thought it was going to be an issue with them dipping into the bank account, but because they are, that's why they closed it down.
I think it was problems before that.
No, they just closed them out of the bank accounts. But I think because they were dipping into the bank account, they were like, "This is too much." Like, no, you're retired. Retire.
Okay, it's all fishy.
That part definitely, but I think it, to me, it's giving the family don't like Mia, never trusted Mia, and when Gordon retired,
Well, they in the chat saying that, in the comment section
and
saying
they said, "No, nah, I'll be damned, she got to go," and so they banished them both. That's what it's giving to me.
Because Mia was out for the money anyway.
they're like, you working now? Go ahead to the Housewives of Potomac.
This is what I find interesting. I'm just reading about his net worth. It says he earned most of it from McDonald's, and so his estimated net worth is $100 million. So even if he's out, like, not with if his brother pushed him out, I'm sure he.
So Mia really is a boss.
And with that being said, I'm going to get ready for Potomac. In the comments, because my child came in here.
Well, she said he spent $80,000 just to talk to her.
Well,
so,
I believe she was in the champagne room.
she did go back there to talk to him.
She was the boss of the challenge. Put your hands in the air. Good
she
knees.
was like, "Do you have a complaint? Because I'm the boss."
Good knees. Good knees. Good knees. Good. About you.
Good knees. Nice lips. Suction lips.
I think that she did what she was doing. I think that.
Come on, huh?
I love me on the show. Marva BC said he's not broke. That's good. Yeah, he's not broke.
He's not broke. It's just that she don't have a job anymore. She just doing this for a head, for a storyline. She not broke. She got fired. That's all. She got fired.
I think they really got fired. I think they were just like, the bank account is closed. Like, stop taking money out of the bank account. Use your retirement. Period.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She got fired. She just saying all.
See how you saying it? See how I'm saying it? I'm saying they just closed the bank account. Now you saying she got fired. We need softer words, Val.
No. If it was just a bank account got closed, then it would just be bank account got closed. She's no longer receiving a paycheck. She's fired.
She got let go.
Gordon's worth $100 million. I mean, she don't have to work another day in her life if she don't want to.
Mia on the way to the unemployment line.
She is not filed for unemployment when Gordon has $100 million.
I mean, well, hey, sit on your nest egg, or Gordon's nest egg.
If she do, just go get some food stamps so you can have money in the house for food.
But she took out her Potomac check, so I don't think she's gonna qualify for food stamps.
I was trying to tell you, call me after I'm done with this, or I'll call you.
Okay. Good knees. Put your hands in the air. Good knees. That's what she on the way back to. That's what she a boss of.
Don't be hating on me because she's a boss. But
let me say this, baby. If this ain't the biggest karma boomerang, I'm our boss. We have our own companies, and now your ass kicked out.
Wait, I have a question. So she doesn't have cancer anymore, or it was just a cancer scare?
No, she explains this on the show. This is one of the clip that I seen today. She did not. Her doctors told her that she had cancer. Then they said she didn't have cancer. So when she
they told her it's possible to be cancer.
I don't know what y'all saying because y'all all said something at the same time. Who said what?
I'm sorry. They never told her she had cancer. He told her what she had could possibly be cancer before they took the biopsy. Okay, so she ran with the word cancer.
She said that.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's what I'm saying.
But she was scared that she had cancer, so she posted about her having cancer.
Well, she had cancer. As soon as you see a little bump, can't, you know what I'm saying? She just stop. Girl, please watch a commercial. She need to watch a commercial. Stop watching TV.
No,
Yeah.
when her doctor told her that they think she has cancer, she posted about it, and then they're mad because she's posting that she has
But
cancer,
your
but she don't have
doctor,
cancer.
the doctor,
But the
no,
reality is that Gizelle posted that she had a man and she ain't had one. So we're not gonna fault Mia for saying that she has cancer when Giselle's lies about having a man every season.
listen, no, run that back, run it back. Okay, it is the
You know
one.
how to stand up tall for my girl Mia real quick. I'm sorry.
Your doctor tell you you may have cancer. It's not a confirmation of cancer. Okay, that's not a confirmation. You can say, "Hey, you guys, keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I have to go for a biopsy of what my doctors believe may be a cancerous tumor. Not I got cancer. That's different. That's two completely different things. And listen, it's people who lie about having a man all the time. I mean, you got white lies and then you got the lies about
Every
lies.
single time we see you on
And
TV though,
lying about having cancer is absolutely ridiculous.
every time we see you on TV, you got a new man that don't exist, and that's not a bigger problem. I think we need to reevaluate what bigger problems are,
I mean, let's
because that's a
act
problem for
like,
me.
I mean, Betty Ford on line one. We need a room for green-eyed Bryant. And she needs the jacket that hugs her shoulder.
Mims,
You already know that.
Giselle
listen,
is a hot mess. Come on
Thank
now.
you, ma'am. Thank you.
This is
Then
she just
creativity.
she's a
But
mess,
that
and we're not gonna take that away from Mia, because if Giselle's allowed to be a mess, then so is the boss.
but is she? Cause she's not a boss.
no. I'm
I'm
saying
finding
no.
the truth.
I'm not saying I ain't got nothing against me. My thing is, I'm just saying she misworded. You said about words. She just misworded what's going on. She just should have
Nah.
said, She could even say she had a tumor. I have a tumor, but they don't know if it's cancerous or not. I'm getting a test to
But
find out.
Val, you
What?
tell me you think I have cancer, I'm going to break down like I think I have cancer too. I might post something like that. Because
But
if you tell me
Giselle,
you think I might have
I,
cancer, I'm
No,
going to feel like I have cancer. Until you tell me something different, my mind's
so
always going to go down to I have cancer.
Deb, come
let me tell
on.
you something. I've been there. I've been there. I had a lump on my shoulder, and they told me to watch it for a year, and it's to see if it grow. It started getting harder. I told them, I said, look, I want you to test this out. They like, they know I'm scared of needles, and I was like, he was like, no, I'm telling you, I've been in this business for a long time, Valerie. It's just fat. I said, look, I got fat all over my damn body. I know fat from something else. That's not fat, okay. And so he said, okay, it's like, since you insist, I insisted. I went and got it. I went and got it tested. I had that long needle put in there and everything else. I talked to the doctor, talked him into telling me what the results was before he told the doctor. Shoot, he said it's not just fat, Valerie. It was a tumor, but it wasn't cancerous because they test that too. But the thing is, just because they told me that it was a tumor, I went, oh, it could be cancer. No, you don't do that. I'm just saying I had a tumor. I don't know if it's cancer or
Everybody
not.
doesn't do that, but some people do
Well,
that. Because
that's
when I
what the
found
hell
out,
he should have done.
listen, so when I found out I had high blood pressure, everybody knew I
Uh
had high blood pressure. I'm like, why you eating all that? Everybody had high blood pressure for me. Why you eating all
huh.
that salt? That is too much seasoning on this. Let me tell you something. Like, I was on people like white on rice.
Around me because you wasn't going to police season my food.
At that time, when I'm telling you when I found I had it, I wish you would drop a little bit of salt in this. Why is it so much salt? Give it to me. Let me just do it myself because I don't need it. And the thing is, because growing up, I knew my family had what is it with the
High
sugar?
blood pressure.
No,
Diabetes.
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 So
Okay.
I spent my entire life not doing sugar at all.
Oh wow.
Like I don't really do it at all. Everything is sugar free for me.
Well, I
Tell
know.
me,
I knew my family had
but
babies
the thing
before they
is,
went
I go into the doctor's office and they tell me I got high blood pressure. You know how pissed off I was?
Yes.
I'm like, all the work I've been doing now to get the damn diabetes and I got damn high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I'd known. So I asked my mom, I was like, does that run in the family? She's like, oh, on your grandfather's side all the time. I'm like, what? You didn't tell me this. My dad always talked about diabetes. So I was afraid of it. So I used my entire life like just not making it that obviously I'm on my way. Sugar,
Then you
I
could be
don't even do
Your
sugar.
mama didn't want to sentence you to a lifetime of bland food. She knew you
That's what I said.
would
Actually, no. As a person who has high blood pressure, you know how to substitute salt where like it tastes like you have salt and other things as well. It's not bad to not eat with salt, but people don't understand you have to do it. And it is the number one killer in the Black community also, just so y'all know that. I
It is.
want to put it out there.
Yep, that's true.
But there are things that you can use besides salt that will flavor your food like you didn't know. You would never miss that you didn't have salt in it.
Would you use Mrs. Dash?
You know what I use as a salt substitute is lemon.
But I had to get off of sugar before too, and I had tried sugar ketchup with no sugar. Oh my God, it was so gross. And I had to do cut back on sugar and salt. And oh my God, that ketchup was so nasty. It made me do the bland stuff. But we gotta. When you get older, it's just more things you gotta take out your life. That's all it is to it.
I just was like, for me, I wish I had a pamphlet when I came out. Like, these are all the things that's going on in your family, so that I would know, because I just knew about diabetes. And I'm telling you, I think I was like middle school, and I cut sugar out like dead ass real quick because I didn't want to die from having diabetes. Had I known that high blood pressure was my family, the salt would have been very limited. And
you know how much sugar is in fruit? Do you know how much sugar is in? Do you know how much sugar is in fruit?
I do. That's why I don't eat a lot of fruit.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
okay, so I came in late. What did Gizelle do?
Oh shoot, and I forgot.
Just briefly say what she do. She said something about some man or something. That's what I was
thinking. She said that she doesn't feel safe around Chris because he invited her to the W one night where he works at. And so she's making it look like he was inviting her to like a scandal. I'm about to say something I should have said. Some type of scandal. And from what I've also seen, Ashley got the same one. So now she doesn't feel safe around Chris. I'm like, you don't feel safe around any married man. The reason why is because you can't. Because had no problem the married man that you did get, you brought that up, and you don't deal with people who are married.
But she ain't had no problem saying how she loved going to the house and Chris cooked for me and this, that,
none of that. But what she's afraid of is that when she got in with Jamal, she broke up a relationship. So now she doesn't know how to be around women who are in marriages because she's gonna break them up.
Oh yeah.
And literally every season, she's targeting another woman's husband. So that's her issue, that she doesn't know how to be around married women because if she gets around them, she wants to break it up.
I think she still looks young, and I think she thinks every man wants her.
Yeah.
So
let me say this. I can show you my DMs now. Chris be in my DMs all the time. I mean,
Chris be in mine too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's really cool. He's a really cool dude.
He's a nice
like you can. I disagree with him all the time. We disagree. He say we got something to say, and he moves on. He don't hold no grudge. He'd be like, "Oh, Val, what you mean by that?" Because I told him, I said, "Stop talking to me, putting on exclamation points." I said, "That's like yelling at me." He's like, "That my bad. That's just the way I talk." He just like that. I mean, I ain't never met the man, so I'm just saying, if you in my DMs and we ain't even never met, come on, girl. He just responds back. And instead of him making it private, instead of him making it public, what he had to say to you, sometimes he will go in your DMs and just send you the message. He does me like that all the time. It ain't no big old deal to me. He ain't asking me for no pussy. I ain't asking for no dick. I'm respecting their marriage. The thing is with Gizelle, she doesn't respect other people's marriage because she's so jealous.
Yep.
That's her whole problem.
Is Jamal coming? No. But you're right about Chris, because I met Chris. Chris is my Facebook friend. I never even knew that.
Me too. Oh,
Chris been my Facebook friend for a year before Potomac started. I never even knew. And so when I was on the other channel, I was trashing Chris. Chris still tried to debate with me. Like, Chris be fighting for Candiace. That's the one thing I love about him.
Yeah, he will. That's true.
He fights for his wife. I could tell Chris everything that I heard that week and why I don't like Candiace. Chris will fight till the end of his life for his wife. So last season, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give Candiace a chance, because not only was I dealing with him, but I was dealing with Busy at the same time, and Busy is a big Candiace fan. So I was like, you know what? Let me give her a chance this year. And there were times that I liked her. There were times that I did not like her. But this season is coming up this time right now. Oh, I'm in love with her. She's friends with Ashley. She's friends with Ashley. This is going to be a match made in heaven. She's about to tear. Ashley and Candiace was what I wanted to watch, because they're about to tear this whole damn apart. And I can't wait to watch it.
Oh, I do. Now, Candiace, ignore what I say to her because I told Candiace, I say it all the time. To me, she's a pretty woman. I think Candiace is pretty. And
I
I
think
just
she's
can't
pretty
sta-
too.
I just can't stand the way that she didn't let them talk her into putting that makeup on her nose with that Rudolph bronze nose. That just drives me
Well, you
crazy.
know, and the blogs they've been asking her, did she get a nose job?
No, that she wears her makeup. She put makeup on like that. She put makeup to make it look bronze. She contour her nose and then in the middle of it, from her forehead on down, she makes it that bronze lighter than the other color on the side of her nose, which makes her nose stick out, and it's ugly as hell to me. But you know, some people think that's cute, and it's so ugly to me.
Well, I know they've been asking a lot. Did Candiace get a nose job?
No, she need a makeup job.
What's you gonna say to Candy Shop?
Oh, I was just agreeing with Oval. She contours the heck out of her nose, but I don't
Right.
think she got a nose job.
So it looks like you don't have a nose anymore when you contour it.
No, 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 it's not it. 'Cause me, I'm a makeup lover. I love makeup. This is the thing I'm saying. She contour it. What she does is she puts it from the inside of her eye on down to almost at the top of her lip. She contours it a dark color, darker than whatever she uses. Then she uses a bronzer. So a bronzer has a shimmer in it. So she uses like a copper color bronzer, and then she puts that on like from the bridge of her nose, a little bit over the bridge of her nose down onto the tip of her nose. So it makes it set out and it looks ugly. But people think that is cute, and it's not cute. It is if you use the right colors, it can be nice looking. But she uses the wrong colors to do it, and it sets her nose out to like she look like Rudolph.
So you can literally like put makeup on to make your features on your face look different.
Yeah, you
Heck
can make
yeah,
it
yeah,
look similar.
Man, that's some magical shit.
mm-hmm, yeah. You sure can.
Can you do that with love handles too?
You
I
cannot.
need to know. Let me turn my camera back on. I need to know because I have them, and I'm ready. I'm trying to get rid of them, and I want to. I don't know how to lose the weight to give.
No,
Oh,
Can I just contour my love handle?
no, because you can still pinch that inch.
But I gotta wear like a girdle or what is it? What's the thing called for the men?
Shaper.
A body shaper.
oh, okay. Well, go ahead. I call that birth control because I ain't gonna take my clothes off. I got that
I
on
can't
underneath.
take birth control, can I?
No,
Remember this
I'm
way?
saying I call it birth control. It's one of my jokes out there on stage. I said when I wear shapers, I got birth control on because I'm not gonna take my clothes off with all that on underneath.
Wait, man said, watch out, Candiace. Ashley can finally live her truth. And you do have a really nice body. Ashley got a nice body too, but Ashley
Not to me. Ashley don't have no
commented
real
on
nice body.
Ashley's body when Candiace was in that bathing suit. Wait, Ashley commented on Ashley's body when Candiace was in the bed. Why was she commenting on her own body?
Ashley commented on Candiace's body. Candiace.
Oh, is that what he was saying?
I think that's what he meant.
Candiace
Oh,
got a nice body. She just need to stop
I'm
putting
like,
all them.
Ashley commented on her own body,
All
but
them
I think that makes sense.
Actually, I mean, Candiace has a nice body. She just needs to stop putting all them bra fillers on. If you're gonna wear it all the time. One minute she got an A cup, next minute she got a D cup. Just keep all the fillers out your. If you're gonna wear the fillers in your bra, girl, just put them on all the time. Because
First
sometimes
of
it
all,
become
way
you
back,
you
way
see it
back,
come.
way
I'm
back,
serious.
girl. Because sometimes they seen, speaking as
Yeah, they
somebody
come
who's
out.
part of the itty bitty titty committee, okay? We don't always feel like we want to look voluptuous, but like, if I'm going somewhere and I'm wearing an outfit that requires cleavage and boobage, I'm going to have my cleavage and boobage. If it's not an outfit that don't require that, girl, then we don't want to be like you over the shoulder boulder holders with back problems.
Let
Yeah,
me ask you something, Nola. When is Love and Marriage hit? I keep want to say hip hop. Huntsville over.
Ooh,
Never over.
really.
I hate that show
Like because they did gave us
because
what.
people would come talk to me about Potomac if that wasn't y'all wasn't. I've been on live since 9 o'clock this morning. Up until I was live today about this show that I don't even watch. I know that somebody did an interview with somebody from the show. Like it's been a whole thing all day. I'm like, all I know is about who is it? Marsal Candice?
It's Martell.
Martell. But people, I think the man looks cute. That was all I know. They're like, oh, but he does all these things. I'm like, I just seen the man. That's all I know. But since 9 o'clock this morning, that's all I've seen all day. Like I feel like I know the people.
He don't have no other job. He got to be in there. That's why he got to do with him and Sheree. That ain't nothing but a film
Sure,
piece.
it's a scammer's life, and it's a scammer's life.
Let me tell you something. Neither one of them have no way to pay. So
No,
it's
no
exchange.
one.
It's exchange. You give me some, and I give you some, and we try to see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? It's a business deal. She giving her little package. He giving his package. That's all.
And I learned that today too. I didn't even know nothing about that.
We had 15 episodes the first half of the season, and then 15 episodes the second half, and we're only 3 in,
Yeah,
or 4,
the
3
second.
in. And you
Y'all
reunion.
love that show for real.
So you talking about January? Listen, I genuinely do not love the show. I'm sick of the show, but it is the biggest one that I review, so I'd be missing out on a lot
That's
of
what I'm
views.
saying. Like the people, like they love that show for real.
Yeah.
Like y'all's views on stuff from that show is crazy.
I know. I hate talking about it. That's why I go like a week.
No, not Kanye. Jesus.
What's going on, Kanye Kardashian?
I meant Candiace's body. Ashley and Michael and Darby can now live in their truth. So Candiace better watch out because she's cute.
Oh.
But she's cute.
Oh
She's
yeah,
cute.
y'all know.
She's cute.
Candiace
I'll tell you,
that way.
Her first season when she called Charisse a geriatric granny when they were all trying on bathing suits, Ashley was sitting back, her legs were spread, she had she had a beer in her hand, and she was looking at Candiace like she was gonna be lunch.
Candiace is Candiace is almost the cutest one on the show. Sorry, but she is.
On Potomac?
It's
Yeah.
9. What time is coming on?
I think it's about to
In a minute.
1 minute. Oh, well, y'all listen. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Make sure you follow the Candy Shop, follow Val, follow Nola Reeds. Nola Reeds has a capital Z, and there's like 2 other Z's with lowercase.
I've been loving Nola.
Do you have a channel, sir? We have to go because the comments we're going to start. I cannot miss it. It's 8 o'clock.
Follow, make it make sense.
Make it make sense, even though it don't make sense.
Follow
it.
It says the Mia supporter and apology.
Follow make it make sense because Mia is a boss.
Yeah, right. Okay.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all. See y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
See you on Twitter.
Bye, y'all.